See this Rutgers ID card I created using Cricut's Print Then Cut? It's not decoration. It's a memory trigger that takes me right back to being a college student, stepping into young adulthood and starting something new after the absolute horror show that was high school. That's the difference between using tools and embellishments to make something pretty and perfect and using them to support the story. So in this video, I'm walking you through every Cricut element on this page and why each one matters to the memory I'm documenting. Here's what I mean by story-driven. An equipment-focused approach starts with, I want to cut a decorative title, but a story-driven approach always starts with a question. What do I want to remember? What feeling am I trying to capture? For this layout, it was nostalgia mixed with pride. My original college pages fell flat. The photos were there, but the meaning wasn't. So I used journaling prompts to reframe the story, and then I decided where Cricut could support it. Every element on this page has a purpose, and I'll walk you through each one. So let's start with the prompt cards, which I used to reframe the story. These prompts, rites of passage, advice to your past self, and stickers help me move beyond, here are some photos from college, to something richer and more reflective. The story led the way, the tools came second, and that's the core of story-driven memory keeping. These recreated Rutgers ID cards and the parking tag were made with Print Then Cut. These are what I like to call memory anchors, little artifacts that root this page in a specific time and place. The parking tag reminds me of being a junior, finally being able to allowed to have a car on campus, and my grandfather buying that car for me so that I could get from Maryland to New Jersey. That's a whole story in one object. Using Cricut here wasn't about decoration, it was about using cutouts to define and actually embody the memory. These butterflies and the dream and soar stickers are visual metaphors. The feeling of leaving childhood, stepping into adulthood, figuring things out, and becoming someone new. They reinforce the meaning behind the journaling, not the design for design's sake. Every piece had a role on the page. That's what story-driven, creative journaling and memory keeping is. What's one memory, big or small, that you've been meaning to document? I always love hearing what people are working on. Let me know in the comments below. So I'd like to take a moment to tell you where this channel is heading. I'm still using tools, Cricut, prompts, and the usual scrapbooking stuff, but always in the service of meaning. You're going to see journaling prompts that help you deepen your pages, story-first process videos like this one, memory keeping strategies for capturing everyday life with intention, and creative journaling and scrapbooking techniques with simple, accessible supplies. And by accessible, I mean tools that you can reach for without overthinking, supplies you already own, that stuff in your stash, so there's no guilt about not buying new things. Although if you want to buy new supplies, who am I to stop you? I'm right there with you. Materials that don't require a learning curve, anything that helps you get words and photos on the page quickly, and nothing fancy unless you want it to be. Will Cricut and other tools show up? Absolutely. When it supports creativity, but doesn't define it. What you won't see are equipment operation tutorials. I'm going for meaning, not machinery. If this direction resonates with you, if you want to thoughtfully curate your lived experiences so that you can celebrate your stories without perfection or pressure, I'd love for you to be a part of this community. So sign up for my newsletter, Pages in Progress, where you'll get more tips and inspo on story-first scrapbooking and creative journaling, and some news and updates from me. Thanks for being here, and welcome to the new chapter of the Scrapbook School. Let's make this coming year about meaningful memory keeping, story-driven creativity, and tools that support your voice.